What's going on, boxing fans of the channel? How's everybody doing? I'm back with a quick video. As you can see who I got on my screen, I got Jaron Boots Ennis. And in this one, I'm going to talk about the debate and the back and forth with him and Terrance Bud Crawford. First of all, I want to start off by saying that if this fight were to happen, it'll be a mega fight. It'll be a tremendous fight. It'll be a fight that'll be talked about for the next 10 years, 20 years, 50 years, even possibly 100 years from now. It's one of those fights, man, that makes boxing fans get up out their seat, man. This fight spells excitement all over it. Too bad that Terrance Bud Crawford is retired. He's not coming back out of retirement. They asked him for a rematch with Canelo. He said no. But Terrance Bud Crawford did respond when Jaron Boots Ennis responded back to a reporter who asked him about how his fight against Terrance Bud Crawford would have went. Jaron Boots Ennis, man, being the warrior and the fighter that he is, he was quick to say, hey, I would have won that fight. The reporter asked him, how would you have won? He said, I would have stopped him. And Terrance Bud Crawford, being the warrior that he is, he says, Jaron Boots Ennis is supposed to say that. He said, hey, Jaron Boots Ennis had a chance to fight me. He didn't fight me. My whole thing is, I understand. But now, us fans, we want it now. I know Terrance Bud Crawford is retired, but that's us fans. We want that fight now. You know? This is why, and no disrespect to Terrance Bud Crawford, man, because to me, he's one of the greatest. One of the greatest of all time. He's definitely going down in the history books for what he did and his era being the greatest in his era. But this is why I respect so much Benavidez. I remember at the moment, a young Morrell just kept calling out Benavidez, kept calling him out. Benavidez was like, yo, man, I want you to get your name up. I want you to get more wins under your belt so then we could fight and the fight would be a bigger fight of a higher magnitude. I want you to get your name out there. Morrell was like, nah, man, I want you right now, man. I don't even think Morrell had 15 or 16 fights. I know it was less than 20. If I'm wrong, please put the correct answer of fights that he had when he fought Benavidez. But you know what? Benavidez said, you know what? You want that? Let's do it. They made it happen. You know? And it's funny because in this fight, I got to give the edge to Terrance Bud Crawford. He has the experience. He might have a little bit more power. You know, he's fought the better opposition. You know, he went from 135 pounds all the way up to 168 and beat the top guy at 168 and made it look like, you know, he made it look like it wasn't difficult at all, man. He was able to go up there, man, and beat him decisively, unanimously in my eyes, you know? At one point, I thought if the fight would have kept going, if it would have been a 15-round fight, man, I could have seen him possibly dropping Canelo, even stopping him, you know? That's just my opinion. But I constantly see, man, when they ask Boots about Terrance Bud Crawford, you know, Boots, being the warrior that he is, he always says, hey, listen, I think I would have beat him. I think I would have stopped him. And Bud Crawford, he responds being the warrior that he is. He's like, yo, man, he had a chance to fight me a long time ago. They wanted me to end his career before he even started. But now, this fight, as a boxing fan, this is the fight that I want, man. This is the fight that I'm willing to pay big money to see. This is a fight that I don't mind paying those a high amount for pay-per-view to see, man. This is the fight that, as a boxing fan, I truly want to see. You know, we might never get this fight, man. And again, I'm not counting out Boots. So again, to me, Boots has the speed. Boots switches stance just like Crawford. He has power in both hands. Like, the only thing is that, like a lot of people say, hey, Boots hasn't fought that big name. He hasn't fought that star to put him up there where you could say, oh, yeah, Boots has fought a top name guy and beat him. But at the same time, you can't get mad because Boots has tried to get all these fights and they haven't came to fruition. Boots tried to get the Victor Ortiz fight. You see what happened, man. It isn't Boots' fault. You see what's going on, man. Victor Ortiz wanted to fight. That fight isn't getting made. Now he's getting to fight Xander Zayas, and that's a good name. That's a big name for him in his record, especially if he could beat him in an impressive fashion. You know, I pray that this fight gets happen, man. I pray that this is a fight we get to see, man, because this is a fight that boxing needs. Give me your prediction on this fight, who you think wins, and how this fight goes, man. Thank you. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. Hit the like button.